In this video, I'll be teaching you the recoil of the custom SMG, the Thompson, the MP5, the M249, the LR300, and the AK. So, be sure to enjoy and leave a like if you do. Okay, so to start off, we're going to be starting off with the tier 2 guns, which consist of only the custom SMG and the Thompson. So, the way I'm going to be demonstrating it is we're going to do a test without any pull down whatsoever. We're just going to leave the mouse as it is, like just, stationary on the table. And then we're going to focus in on his head and see how bad our accuracy is, okay? So, first of all, we're going to test out the custom SMG. So, this is the recoil without any pull down whatsoever. So, the easiest way to follow the recoil is just by looking at the dots where your gunshots land. Now, as you can see, that is without pulling down the mouse whatsoever, and usually you would probably not use an entire clip to kill somebody, as it should only take about 10 bullets to kill somebody up close, especially with the custom SMG that fires like at 600 rounds a minute, I think. I don't know, something like that. But basically with this gun, you can probably just get away with like pulling down the gun, and we're just gonna do an accuracy test. So, well, I forgot to fire that last one, but most of those were headshots, I would say. We missed... Okay, so we missed 6 shots, which means that we obviously successfully killed him. If he was wearing a metal face mask, I'll put the results on there, because you can't really attach other things to players. Now we're going to do the Tommy gun, so let's just go and give this a quick recoil test. As you can see, it's kind of similar to the custom SMGs. I'll put both of the tests on the screen. So, obviously it's gone now, but, both these fire pretty much vertically. You can really get away with, like, pulling down on this one without really moving too much. If you want to be accurate, then you can, like, you'll have to pull down to the right a little bit on, like, the first few bullets, because, yes, it does have quite a bit of gap there, but you can mostly get away with pulling it down. Once it reaches, like, probably about 10 bullets, it's going to start, like, settling right there, and by then, you probably should have killed him. So, let's do an accuracy test on my part. Yeah, for the last couple bullets, I did not pull down pretty much at all. So, it looks like we missed 4 of those, and most of those went into his head. 2 of them went into his shoulder and the chest. Okay, next is our tier 3 guns. So, we're just going to look at the recoil of the MP5 real quick. Now, the MP5 does have quite a bit of curvature to it, it's a really giant curve right there if you're not used to this gun. But at the top, it's really flat, so you can just kind of like shake your mouse around at the top, and it'll pretty much be accurate. Let's go and give this a quick test. Well, that was not too good. I'm going to do that again, just to make sure I wasn't that bad. Alright, I'd definitely say that was more headshots that time. I'm not very familiar with these guns, because I rarely ever get them, because I'm trash. But let's take a look at the gun with the most recoil in this game. Now, you might be like, okay, what the hell was that? That's way too much recoil to control. Actually, it's not at all. You really only have to pull down with this gun, and usually you would probably not bring this to PvP fights because these things are valuable as hell. You can't craft them, which makes them so special. I mean, these things are usually used for like taking down the helicopters and stuff, or if you just have like an entire box of them and you just like want to show off. But really, you just have to pull down kind of hard. So, well, that wasn't too good. Not really the best at controlling recoil, but, it's an M249. You just have to pull down quite a lot. We're going to give that one more shot. Well, as you can see, I took it off there for a second. Anyways, let's move on to the LR, which is a much easier version of the AK. It does a little bit less damage, but it has a slightly faster firing speed. And the recoil is definitely not as high. I mean, look at that, 36. This one's 7, but, it has, like, the most, vertical recoil. It has no horizontal, though, so you just have to pull straight down. But the AK, oh boy, this has so much recoil. Anyways, let's move on to the LR. So, we're just gonna give this quick test. Now, as you can see, this one's kind of similar to the MP5, except it's just mirrored. You know, there's not as big as a curve, but you have to kind of pull down to the left a little bit, and then it just kind of flattens out at the top. So, we'll give this a quick test. Yeah, if you have one of these things, or like an entire box of them, they're so much easier to control than AKs. And lastly, if you've ever seen H. June, I'm not the one to do this because I suck with the AK, but I'm going to give this a shot, literally. The AK is definitely the hardest gun to control in this entire game. It does 50 damage, less than the M249, but you can craft them, and this is just a really high tier weapon. But it's probably the most aggressive one in this game because the recoil is insane. If you've never seen it, then, well, good luck. Okay, so yeah, it's got quite a bit of horizontal recoil and lots of vertical recoil. So not only do you have to pull down your mouse, but you also have to change direction. Now, here's the good news. You're probably not going to use all 30 bullets in the mag. You probably want to memorize like the first 15 if you're not too good at aiming, because 6 is enough to kill one person usually. And if you're like spot on 100% accuracy, then, well, all you need is to know is 6 bullets. But I'd recommend learning at least like 12 or 15, so you can get those confirmed kills a little bit faster. But anyways, we're just going to give this a quick shot. Yeah, I wasn't too hot there. I don't feel like doing that again, but I'm not going to. Here are actually some decent tips to actually help you learn all of these guns, really. And it doesn't matter. It applies to every single one. So what I recommend doing is putting 16x scopes on all of these guns. Now, the recoil will remain the same, but it is on pretty much a much higher scale. I mean, you know, yeah, it looks like it's really jittering around there, but it's the same thing. So yeah. MP5, you're just gonna aim on the head, and it's a little bit harder to control because it's bigger movements, you know, because we're in a 16x scope. I'm sure the M249 will be hell. I haven't tested out with the 16x yet. Let's give this a shot. Yeah, you have to move your mouse down much further. Like, I mean, I'm putting this like a good halfway up my table here. Alright. Yeah, I'm already at the bottom, and yeah. It's quite a lot. LR, pretty much the same as MP5. Oh, headshot pretty much every time. AKs, definitely the hardest one. Tommies, not bad. And customs, also not bad. So yeah, that is pretty much how you can learn all of the fully automatic guns in this game. But I think that's about it for today's video. So I thank you guys for watching, and if you found this helpful, be sure to leave a like. I want to make more Rust content for you guys because I've just really been getting into this game again. I don't know why I quit for a while. I guess I got bored of it, or just tired of not getting anywhere. It's pretty much true. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.